Hello? I see you're already here. Did you see the laughingstock outside?
No, what happened?
Oh, it appears that the Lillian and Cornelia friendship combination had a bit of a hair disaster. You know,
No.
hair today, gone tomorrow.
Is one of them bald?
I'm not sure. They were trying to cover it up, but everyone's laughing at them.
Oh my goodness. How positively horrid. I can't wait to see.
And and so she goes to see Olive. It takes a little bit of preparation, little bit of some slow breathing exercises and making sure she's got everything in her bag like 500 times. She's got to check like everything and then check it again before she makes sure that she's definitely ready. And then puts her satchel on and gets ready to go and find Olive.
You knock.
Come in.
Olive? I only open the door like a tiny little amount. Olive?
Yes, you can come in. Please shut the door.
Oh, okay. Are you on your own? Or...
Yes, my roommate's gone.
Okay. What happened? What happened today?
Something's not right with the Scorpion King, and I'm helping him fix it.
What do you mean something's not right with him?
Can you keep a secret?
Yes?
You promise you won't ever tell?
I promise.
Olive, why don't you read between the lines? It's a pretty important thing that you're about to tell Masie, potentially. Okay. You can ask a few questions from the read between the lines list.
Are they telling the truth?
Yeah. Absolutely. There is zero doubt. Like, she can keep a secret. She can absolutely keep a secret.
How do they see me?
At this moment, she looks up to you, actually, more than anything, and feels a kind of connection with you that she's not felt with anybody else at Hogwarts at all. I think you represent both hope and connection to her at the moment. And she sees you, I don't think on a pedestal. She doesn't see you as a complete savior or anything like that, but she sees you as somebody that she can trust and that knows her and sees her for who she is.
Okay. Have you noticed anything odd about the Scorpion King these past few days?
I mean, I've been trying to watch them and take some notes. I mean, here you can look through if you want. She hands her notebook to Olive, and none of it makes sense. It's just like a random scribble here. It's the only things that would make sense to Masie. I mean, I've been trying to make sense of all of this, but I just
No, so was I. So was I. And I thought it was a bit odd when he started being kinder to me than he used to. So I asked him a question, a trick question, and he gave me the wrong answer, but he did it so confidently, like he was just trying to play a part or something. So I knew something was wrong. I knew he wasn't who he said he was. And I saw him going off with a Ravenclaw boy that he had told me about.
Scorpion King with a Ravenclaw boy.
I know. And when we talked to him, we finally convinced him to tell us what was going on with him. You have to promise to believe me.
I believe you. I just want to help.
He used a time turner. He said that he is Scorpius, but where he's from, they don't call him the Scorpion King, and he and one of his friends used a time turner to try and stop the death of Cedric Diggory when he was at Hogwarts.
A Cedric Diggory?
Apparently, in Scorpius as well, Cedric
He died?
He died.
And why the broomsticks would you want to stop that?
Harry
I'm
Potter
sorry.
lived. Harry Potter defeated Voldemort and lived, and he said the world was better. He said Hogwarts wasn't like this. He said nothing's like this. And now we're trying to get him to turn it back and to fix this. He knew me. He said that I was friends with the Ravenclaw boy at his Hogwarts.
A world where Harry Potter is still alive.
He said it's better.
What's it like there?
I don't know, but I imagine it's something close to what we've been trying to make this world like.
I didn't even think that time turners were real.
Honestly, I should have asked more questions about that. But, I mean, do you think everyone has one where he's from?
Why would they do that? Because then everyone could change anything.
I don't know. It's hard to picture, honestly.
I'm sorry that I interrupted you. I was just...
No, it's alright. We're planning to help him with this tomorrow. And I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know what's going to happen to us. But whatever happens, it's happening tomorrow morning.
Can I help?
So now you know. Yes?
Because I would love to see a world that Harry Potter is alive in.
I don't want Scorpius thinking I betrayed his trust, so I don't want to tell him that you know just yet, if that's alright. But I'll have a think on it, and we can maybe plan together, and we can think how you can help. Alright?
I'd like to help however I can.
We have to go talk to Professor Snape tomorrow, so...
Professor
maybe-
Snape?
Apparently he's been helping the Ravenclaw boy, and they think that he might secretly
Well,
want to help.
I don't think we can tell Professor Snape this. I think that we would be in a
Trust
lot
me.
of trouble if we told Professor Snape this.
Masie, I already said that yesterday. We already went over everything that could go wrong with getting a professor involved, but at the end of the day, this is what he wants to do, and this is what we have to do to support him getting home and taking the rest of us with him. Honestly, maybe he's from a world where he knows Snape really well, and that's like his mentor or something, and so that's why he knows that he'll help him here. I don't know. I just know that if he thinks it's a good idea, and if he's from that place, maybe he has the best shot to get us to it, you know? So I agree, but it's what we're doing, and we just have to support it.
Okay.
Maybe you can be a lookout and provide a distraction if someone tries to interrupt or something.
I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that. You can count on me. I can do that. I want to live to see this world, Olive.
I know there's a lot of things that could go wrong, and there's a lot of ways that this could fail, but if it doesn't, could you imagine waking up? Can you imagine waking up and not being scared to walk down the halls with Dementors? And not living in fear for your family's safety. We could just go to school. We could just learn magic that doesn't hurt people. We could just be kids. I just want to be a kid, Masie.
Maybe I'd have a family.
I bet you have a lovely family waiting for you. I bet your mum and dad, whoever they are going to be so happy to see you. I bet they're the nicest witch and wizard.
They really are. But I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that.
Maybe soon you'll be able to. We just have to do whatever Scorpius needs us to do to make this work. Alright?
Alright.
Even if it means we get in trouble now, even if it means that we have to sacrifice things to get there, if we have to
die, go on, say it.
It's what we have to do for everyone. No one should have to live in this world when there's another option.
Yeah. I agree.
We're going first thing tomorrow morning.
I will help you, Olive, however I can. Maybe we're friends in the other world. That would be nice.
If we weren't before, we will be now.
I like that.
Professor Barrows. Well, we would see Professor Barrows, except this is Madame Barrows, in the hospital wing, and she's just cast the sort of counter jinx to deflate you, and you just sort of let out the breath that you sort of had absorbed into your balloon-like body after Scorpius Malfoy cast it on you. And she says, "Ah, better.
Thank you very much, Madam Barrows.
You should be careful not to insult your betters again. You could avoid such things like this.
I'm learning as best I can.
Good.
It's at that moment that Lillian and Cornelia sort of make their way into the hospital wing.
Oh my god.
What
There's a
have we
Ravenclaw boy
here?
here. It's disgusting. I can't believe I'm in the same place all the Ravenclaws go.
Okay, take it.
Madam?
Our hair, eyebrow hair specifically is gone, and also, I'm just gonna like pull her cloak back off her head. Cornelia's here.
Oh my.
Please help. You know it's a horrible thing for a young girl to experience, and please.
So, Madame Barrows sort of pushes you out of the way, Alexander, as Lillian and Cornelia start to take priority.
We'll get you fixed up very quickly, girls.
Thank you so much.
Perhaps some
Thank you.
hair we grow.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Honestly, I couldn't think of facing the rest of the world like this, and you know, it is so important to represent our Lord properly.
Should I stay here or should I?
What is that?
Oh, you hear something?
No.
Should I stay here, Madam Barrows, or head back to our dormitory?
Either or, it doesn't matter. But if you stay, make sure you stay out of the way.
Excuse me, we're in an emergency right now.
You'll be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just hop up into a bed because I think about going back, but then I think of Dementors and it's dark and no.
You can hear like Cornelia and Lillian sort of like getting tended to, and they drink up this horrible tasting, probably tastes like that wet drain hair bean that that Masie had in the other timeline. It's disgusting. The hair we grow. Yeah, and there's this period of like really intense like I think there's like that hairball sensation, like where you're coughing up a hairball. You know?
Oh,
Just breathe through it. Just breathe through it.
And all of a sudden, like your hair starts to grow like really long for a second, and then sort of almost like as if it gets rubber banded back, it sort of bloop.
Are they normal?
Well, they probably do need to be pruned a little bit, dear, but you should be fine.
Has the cat got your tongue? Was it the hairball? Cornelia, was it the hairball in your throat? I can hardly hear you.
We're back in business, Lillian.
We really are.
Yes, we are.
Fantastic. And your
You look
bangs
phenomenal.
gone, like they never even happened.
Yes. Well, we've all learned a very valuable lesson today.
Yes, we
And
will
now
only
let's
let
go
our parents
teach-
buy us the best haircuts.
Yes. And now let's go teach some other people new lessons.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yes, let's wait until he's like ahead of us so we don't have to, waft in it, the smell.
It's a very good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I start to walk very confidently, and as I'm walking, I quickly tap Lillian on the shoulder and then keep walking because I know that she will give her a look, and then I go and sit down next to Masie, across from Masie.
Is there people in between me and them? I couldn't just like scooch towards them closer or anything.
Yeah, I would think there are. There are probably people.
Okay,
yeah.
then I'm gonna actually get up and go sit next to Cornelia.
Hello. What are you talking about? My hair is perfect, actually.
Well,
And your eyebrows look spectacular today, Cornelia.
Oh my goodness, thank you. So do yours.
Thank you.
I guess
What are you
I
doing
have,
all here?
I'm just having a absolutely fine time on my own. Thank you very much.
You see,
Don't you
I
get
know.
lonely just being like
Yes,
alone all the time?
Yes.
I mean, if the other option is to hang around with people like you two, then no, I'm fine on my own. Thank you.
Oh my god, that's so sad. We're wonderful.
Yeah, it's true. We're great.
Yes.
Not sure
Is it that
what's
you-
more painful
do you-
that you think you're wonderful or that you actually believe that?
Why wouldn't we believe it? Huh?
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna eat.
Is it that you believe that you should be alone all the time? Is that what you believe?
Is
I
that
believe it's
what
the
it's
preferable
like?
option to sitting with you. Yes.
Maybe it comes from a family thing. Maybe, because she's alone all the time, anyways. Aren't you, Matchstick?
What are you trying to say?
Just don't hear much about your family, do we?
Yeah, Olive is always talking about her family and how close they are to the Malfoys. And, well, we are always talking about our family because it's important information and everyone should know. But I never get to hear about yours.
Maybe
I'm
I'm
not
just
proud.
not prepared to ride on my family's coattails for the rest of eternity like some people.
It's not really
so you want to
coattails,
ride
it's
on
just-
the Muggles' coattails for the rest of eternity?
Who said
you
anything
not
about
proud?
muggles?
Because you don't really talk about your family, and normally when people don't talk about their families, they're ashamed.
Olive, you walk in.
Yes, it's true, Lillian. That's absolutely correct. Because everyone else, and I feel it is it's a Slytherin sense, the sense of familial loyalty and pride. I wonder.
I
Why
would
don't
say
you
that
have it?
it's even in our mission statement.
Yes. Even the Lord himself is all about it.
I'm gonna
Bonds we
sit
have.
in a completely different section of this table. Olive takes one, like she can hear the venom coming out of their mouths, and is just like, "Not today, Satan. Sitting somewhere else." So she's gonna find somewhere with other Slytherin students her age to kind of just make casual small talk, and I think the only thing noticeably different about her is that she's eating her breakfast a little faster than normal, and she's looking up and down trying to see if Scorpius is at the table as well.
No, but you see Professor Snape probably sitting down like at the teacher's table eating his breakfast.
Does he look normal?
Normal as Professor Snape gets.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna keep to myself and keep eating my breakfast then.
You can read between the lines if you want to try and figure out if something's going on.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I will
try to
say
read
that
between the lines.
he's very hard to read in general. You got a -1 going into this.
Okay.
An 8. All right. You can choose one from the list there.
Ooh, this one's tough. I would say, how can I get him to trust me?
Yeah, so Professor Snape really hates suck-ups, and he really simultaneously hates people that are I guess, that disregard his class, or basically you have to be very studious and not self-righteous and overzealous.
Okay.
It's kind of the only way that he regards anyone as somewhat trustworthy.
Okay. Cool.
Extremely suspicious person in general. But you finish up your food rather quickly.
I would like to leave as well then, if I see him leaving.
Alexander, Masie, both of you can make me a notice something roll. Okay. I think normally I'd have you choose something from the list there. I will say that you either get to notice Scorpius or Olive. Which do you notice? Each of you.
Olive for me.
Yeah, I think Olive's easier. Because she was hanging around for a bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I noticed Olive as well.
So you can probably see Olive leaving the Great Hall.
Yeah, I hop up and head out as well. I try to stay close to the walls, away from the tables as much as possible, and kind of go around the perimeter and out rather than cutting through the middle.
Is it common knowledge, Wack, that Voldemort was, or Tom Riddle was in an orphanage?
No, definitely not. Stuff about Voldemort, it's all like, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's all gone through like God, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm having a senior moment. Where they're basically just it's all positive stuff, you know. It's all propaganda. There we go. Thank you. Propaganda.
Well, I don't know. I just want to make my own name, okay? And I think with that very poor attempt, I'm gonna get up and try and make my way out to follow Olive.
Okay.
I would like to notice something.
Sure.
I would like to notice where all of these folks are going.
Yeah, be your relationship with any one of them. You choose one.
Can I only do it if I have a relationship with one of them?
No, you can do it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Who are you specific? Maisie's the closest to you, so I would assume
I'm gonna
it'd be
watch
Masie.
Masie, and I'm gonna see where she's going.
Oh yeah. You set your predator laser beams right on Masie, and you can see her like leave the cafeteria. I think that you can see that she's obviously following someone. It looked like Olive.
Lillian, do you want to have a bit of fun?
Would I ever say no to that?
Oh, that's why I love you. Follow me.
Oh, okay, all right.
And that's a good time for us to take our break.
I just wanted to poke fun at you for your hair. Just a little tiny, just one like little cowlick out of place. I just wanted to laugh at you.
Sorry, our hair's perfect now.
Yeah.
So,
It was apparently so important that we received medical attention for it immediately.
Yeah, and it was more
Priority.
important than Alex.
than
More
Alex's
important than-
actual wounds.
More important than Alex and the
And
house
all the
elves
house
that
elves.
were just like horrifically treated in the corner.
So horrible.
It's terrible.
I'm going to turn and walk towards Alex. Listen,
I wasn't following you. I was just headed this way. It's constantly.
Look, I don't know if you're real or not. I mean, I don't know if that's right or not, but I need to get through there, and I think you do too. And
Dementors are...
Can we see, do I know how close Lillian and Cornelia are?
I would like, I guess one of you can roll, make a body roll for quick and quiet, and you can use your relationship with each other. Which one of you will do it? Cornelia, Lillian?
Quick and quiet.
I'll do it. I'm
Okay.
doing it. Am I doing it with my relationship with Olive?
With Cornelia.
Oh, I'm doing it with my relationship with
Because
Cornelia.
both of you are like together. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Definitely. And
And I feel like you do this kind of thing a lot, where you like follow people and like figure out how to
we're
destroy them.
seasoned vets.
Oh my gosh! Wow,
That's with a +1. So
that can be worse, but it's
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I do know.
what's happened.
Condition.
I have my body injury on. So it's still only a +2.
But we went to.
It would have been cured. It would have been cured
Yeah.
by the hair we grow.
Okay.
So
well,
yeah,
it's
that's
cured now,
But
but
it's
it still would have
only
been a
a 2.
+2.
it's only a 2. It's only a 2 there. Yeah. So, yeah. How badly do you screw up this following so that both Masie and Alexander see you?
I'm thinking that while we're tiptoeing behind, I get like distracted by the fact that I have my eyebrows back and then the fact that Cornelia's hair is looking so glossy. And I like go to touch her hair and remind her, like whispering, and my hand gets stuck, and then I'm like trying to pull my hand out of her hair, and then we start like hush whisper arguing.
You
And
do
then,
like you do like the thing where you're like pulling on her hair and she's like, ah, and you're doing like a rotation, you know?
Yeah. Oh God. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God! In your hair. Oh. I'm sorry.
Are those your friends?
God.
No, wait. I have a plan. Okay, just follow me. Just laugh with me.
I think we need to convince. We need to convince for Alex. Alex, this is another Slytherin. They're probably all friends, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm rolling the convince to convince him.
Yeah. Convince Alex. An 8. Okay. Yeah. You can choose one from the list there.
They need proof. Listen, I think I know what's going on. And when we get to the other side, it's going to be okay, but we need to make sure that these two don't follow us, okay? They are poison. They are so poison. Just come to the other side of these dementors with me, and I can show you. I'll show you.
We can get through the Dementors.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I want to.
We should go another way, because the Dementor, if they kiss you, then it's like worse than being dead.
There isn't any time.
And I have. It's okay. No, I'm sorry. Never mind. Ooh.
Can we make the Dementors get them? I was gonna tell them that there was a Muggle and that the Dementors were getting them, and then they would go in and look and laugh, and then maybe the Dementors would get them instead. But I don't know if I can inflict something worse than death on people, even if it's them.
Are they really that bad?
They're horrible.
They've hurt me before.
They've hurt me too.
I think if we get them to at least just go look a little bit, maybe the Dementors will move and we can get past then.
We can get through, yeah, and then we can send help back anyway, so they don't get hurt, that they don't get
You can tell a muggle. The Dementors are playing with a muggle.
I don't want them to die, though. Will they die?
I don't know. The Dementors shouldn't. They're kind of good. They're not good. They're kind of not. They're trained or something, or I don't know. They have rules, I think.
I don't think Dementors have rules.
I think that the school has rules for the Dement or something. They don't always just get people. They just scare them and make them go away if they're going the wrong way or something, I think.
I don't know what to do.
I just say really loudly, and we shouldn't tell them that the Dementors have a muggle.
You're right. Nobody needs to know. It's just let the muggle be in peace.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, did you hear
I'm
that?
just gonna push past them as we walk towards to see what's happening.
No.
Excuse me,
you shouldn't
the
go in
Dementors
there,
have a muggle.
definitely.
Oh my god. Wow,
Out of the
you
way.
guys.
You definitely shouldn't go in there. There's not
Why
a
on
muggle
earth
or
would we
anything. There's
listen to
nothing
you?
there.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course you don't want us to
not.
think
You don't
there's a
want us to see
muggle.
anything.
Yeah, exactly. My goodness. Which you think was stupid.
So Lillian, you and Cornelia are walking into the quad?
Yes.
Yep, hand in hand, just straight towards the Dementors.
Sure. It gets really cold.
Drafty, do you see a muggle? I don't
see a muggle.
Can we see anything?
Can we notice?
You can try and notice something. One of you can roll for it, and you can roll with your relationship.
You go ahead. Roll
Okay.
notice.
With our relationship, eh?
Yeah. Oh, 13. Cornelia's changing the game. So yeah, I think you can go ahead and ask me the questions there from the Notice Something list. Absolutely.
Okay.
Before you wander into something that you probably don't want to.
Okay.
Ask me 2 questions from the Notice Something list.
Yes. Is there anyone or anything sneaking around, i.e. a muggle?
No, there's no muggles, but there's definitely Dementors here.
And does it seem dangerous?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
HE double
Lillian?
hockey sticks, yeah.
What the HE double hockey sticks just happened?
Clementine.
HE double hockey sticks. Lillian, there is no muggle. They tricked us, and we cannot stay. We have to run. It's very dangerous. We have to go.
All right. So can we run back in the direction where they
Yeah.
were? Okay, perfect.
I
Terminator
would like
2 run
to
back through
cast.
that way.
I would like to cast Petrificus Totalis.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna cast a trip
I'm gonna hex
jinx.
them.
I was gonna cast a trip jinx.
on you guys too.
So, I think since Cornelia rolled so well and she noticed what was going on, you get to be the aggressor here, Cornelia. You get to cast the spell
Okay.
on Masie.
Oh god. This is actually really twisty and dark. Mirggles really doesn't want to do this, but I think Cornelia would. I would like to cast Petrificus Totalis on Masie.
Okay. A 9. Okay, so when you cast a spell on a 7 and 9, the spell succeeds, but there are side effects. Choose 2.
Okay. The spell has diminished effect, and someone or something is alerted to the casting of the spell.
Okay. So Masie is reaching for her wand. She looks like she's getting ready to cast a spell at you. And maybe Lillian, you grab her and sort of let her know. But Cornelia's already got her wand pointed out towards Masie. And you cast the spell.
Petrificus Totalis!
Masie, it takes like a second for you to kind of like slow down, Masie. Maybe Cornelia just botched like some of the wording of the incantation a little bit. So you have a second to get off a spell of your own. What do you try to cast?
Trip Jinx
Go ahead.
on whoever is closest to the Dementors. I'm guessing it's Cornelia.
Which one do you think would be Lillian and Cornelia? Who would be closer to the
Well,
Dementors?
I think if you're casting the spell, then you're closer to them. I'm probably closer to the Dementors. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry,
So
who's
you're
closer
casting
to
it on
the
me.
Dementors? Okay, so
She's
Lillian.
casting it on me.
Okay. So whatever your relationship is with Lillian, Masie, you can roll that when you cast the spell.
I also have it in my spell bank.
So you get a +1 from your spell bank, and whatever your relationship is with Lillian. So you can just roll whatever your relationship is with Lillian and add a 1.
Okay. Brings it to a 0.
Oh, Lillian! The spell goes off, and you, for the second time in as many days, wham! Slam right into the ground as the tripping jinx trips you. Lillian falls behind. And
Do I see this?
I would assume so. Yeah, you saw the spell like fly past as your Petrificus Totalis went off. And you could see Masie wand extended. Alex, what are you doing as you see all this unfurling right before you?
I'd like to undo the Petrificus Totalis.
Ooh, do you know how?
Can I do an I read about that?
Sure.
I use my house benefit to automatically succeed. I tried to look, I couldn't find one in the spell bank that specifically says that.
General counter spell can undo it. This is a first year spell. This would be a Finite Incantatem.
Okay. Yeah, I cast
Or
it.
actually, I'm sorry, a second year spell. Second year.
Oh.
Second year.
Okay, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
Finite Incantatum. I cast it.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, you aim the wand at Masie and try and cast the spell, but unfortunately, not so lucky.
I guess I am jinxed. And I think exhausted because I was already pretty tired from not sleeping anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Lillian, you sort of trip. Cornelia, you
Yes.
you see Lillian sort of like fall behind, and you see Alexander trying to help Masie while this is going on, but you hear Lillian like fall behind. And
Yeah,
the Dementors...
I run back to Lillian.
All right.
I run back to Lillian, and I just scream, "You filthy muggles! How dare you!" And I try to pick Lillian up.
In the quad. And the Dementors are starting to swarm towards you and Lillian. Cornelia, I would like you to try and show
Yes.
courage here, I think.
Okay.
This will be your relationship with Lillian.
Okay.
A 7. You stand strong, but you are still scared of this terror. Choose one from the show courage list.
I'm absolutely terrified, and everyone knows it, but at least I'm still here.
Oh yeah. What do you think that means for you? Like, what is Cornelia doing here?
I
you doing?
think I am holding Lillian, like I'm sort of like next to her, and I'm holding her. At first I was trying to pick her up, but now I've frozen, and I'm staring down the barrel of all of the Dementors, and just, oh my God, no, please, we're not supposed to be here. I'm sorry, please, no.
They're starting to like circle around you. One starts to like get close to you. Students in the quad. starts to
Please.
approach you.
It's not her fault. It's just my fault. I told her to come here. It was my fault. Please just take me. Let her go. Please.
Try to convince. You can use your relationship with Lillian, but because of the situation, I'm going to say you have a -1 from that. So
0. Yeah, I think.
I mean, just roll your relationship with Lillian, and when it asks for the modifier, do a -1.
Okay. 1 second, sorry.
The Dementors start to circle about you.
Please, please, let her go. Let her go. She has nothing to do with it. It was me. I came down here. Go. 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 Go.
We
Sorry.
get up.
Lillian's,
Yeah.
Lillian's feet are like stuck together.
Oh, wait,
I'm
are
just
they-
gonna
does the
start
trip
dragging her.
Stick
Yeah.
them, or do they just trip me?
Well, Masie tripped you. The trip jinx, I think, sticks your feet together.
I help her up and I kind of like put my arm under her and she's just got to like potato sack it
hop?
and I'm
potato
yeah.
sack.
And I'm running with her.
Alexander,
Trust.
what are you doing? You see Lillian and Cornelia get sort of approached by the Dementors. Masie's frozen there. What's going on? What are you doing? Olive is, who knows where?
I feel like Maisie's trying to help, but scared kind of like the rest of us. I don't want to leave her there. She seems like not bad. So, is there a space opened up to get past the Dementors with them moving towards?
Oh, you can try and notice something. You got a tough situation here.
A
7. You can choose one from the list there.
How do we get out of here? I guess. As in, is the way out of here through there, or will I have to go back and like go around the long way? Or
Seems like you have to go back.
okay, I grab my wand and I cast Wingardium Leviosa on Masie.
Okay, cast a spell.
A 7.
A 7. Uh-oh. Spell succeeds, but there are side effects. Choose 2.
I think the spell has diminished effect, so she doesn't lift much, like just a little bit off the ground. And I think one of the other players takes a condition from a partial misfire, probably Masie.
I would think Masie, yeah, definitely. By the way, Masie, since you are, you have had Petrificus Totalis cast on you, I would say that you are currently jinxed already.
Right.
So what other condition do you think happens? What makes the most sense here?
Either dazed or injured.
To you.
Maybe I lift you and you tip over and like hit the ground or something, so you're kind of floating horizontally now.
Let's go with injured then. If that happens, then I think maybe I hit the ground a little bit too hard and I hit my head, maybe.
And while I have you kind of that way, I grab you and like pull you along now that you're, floating mostly. I use both Wingardium Leviosa and I grab your cloak to pull you along and get you away from the Dementors.
Okay, so we see the 4 of you kind of like retreating. We switch scenes to Olive.
Scorpius. Shh. It's me.
What are you doing? Why are you following me?
What do you mean we're going to talk to Professor Snape?
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I barely slept.
Are you feeling alright?
No, I'm not feeling all right. I'm terrified. Did you see the Dementors in the quad? Why are there Dementors here?
There have been Dementors in the quad every day I've attended Hogwarts.
Don't
This is how we
understand.
live every day, Scorpius.
I don't understand how you do it. They're terrifying. You feel the warmth leached from my bones.
Some of us feel it every day.
I understand. All right. Yes, I've spoken to Professor Snape. He said to meet him in the dark arts classroom.
Did you alert him to why we wanted to meet?
No, I had told him that I required his assistance with the most recent project.
Okay, that's a great idea.
He has us wanting to practice the Cruciatus curse.
Let's go wait for him. And just in case, could I give you something to keep on you?
What? What do you mean?
I wrote something yesterday, just in case you are able to use the time turner to go back. I just thought you could maybe give it to me, or whichever me you know, if everything gets fixed.
Oh.
I don't know much about how all this works, so I didn't say anything that would unravel the fabric of time or anything like that, but just, would you do it?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay. And she pulls out a letter that has a wax seal on it, and it's, been sealed tight and everything, and she just says, "Keep it safe, would you, Scorpius?"
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
And then you go to the dark arts classroom. We switch back to the other scene as we see the 4 students sort of retreating from the quad. Let's see. I'm trying to imagine. Are you all sort of like going at the same pace? We have Alexander that's, Wingardium Leviosa dragging Masie, who's petrified, and Lillian, whose feet are sort of stuck together, and you're doing the hop walk kind of situation, and Cornelia is about. Are you moving about the same speed here?
I assume
Yes,
we're stuck at the same awkward speed.
Yeah, at the same slow speed. I actually would like to try and unjinx Masie. I would like to undo her
Unjinx
Petrificus.
Masie. Okay.
Yes.
This is a 2nd year spell.
Yes.
You can try it. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, what's the negative for 2nd year spells once again?
It'd just be
How do I
a
put this
-1, but you have whatever. Roll your relationship with Masie, and then whatever your.
Yeah,
Then you've got
I
a
don't have
-1. Okay.
Okay.
So -1. Cast the spell -1. A 9.
Mhm.
Spell succeeds, but there are side effects. Choose 2.
Ooh. Someone or something is alerted to the casting of the spell. And... Okay. Could I choose to take a condition myself?
No.
No. My wand is thrown from my hands and lands nearby.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ditch the wand.
Okay. You cast the Petrificus Totalis, or Finite Incantatum, to basically counterspell. And Masie starts to float limply. The wand sort of gets launched from Cornelia, and sort of, skitters about. And slides along the stone floor into the shadows someplace.
Okay. You know, you really didn't have to do that. Send us out to get killed. And then trip my friend.
I let go from Wingardium Leviosa. I lower to the ground as best I can, and sorry about the bump.
My goodness. You know, I know that you hate us, all right? You don't need to kill us. Now let's go. Let's get out of here. I'll come back for my wand later. Stupid.
Perhaps this is what you are looking for. Professor Snape, standing at the, basically the passageway back to the entrance hall from the quad, has your wand in hand. May I ask what you are doing out here?
Professor, I'm so sorry. I don't really have an answer for you. It's really all my fault.
Obviously.
It's really all my fault. I heard that there was a muggle down here, and I convinced everyone to come.
Quad of Hogwarts.
Yes, it was obviously very stupid, and it was stupid of me to believe it, and I'm very sorry. I will take any detention that you give. Please, my friend is jinxed, and... well, it was really awful, and I don't want to be here anymore. And I'm sorry, you can keep my wand if you believe that I did something truly wrong, which I'm sure I did.
Finite incantatum.
Yes.
And Professor Snape undoes your trip, Jinx, on your feet, Lillian.
What a turn of events. Thank you, Professor Snape. Cornelia is taking all the blame right now, but I would say I am also... Yes, I think I was also to blame, is all I was saying. I assume that we're both getting detention.
Do not worry.
Not for a second, with your
Cornelius?
judgment.
Cornelia,
Yes.
could you please
Yes.
make a convince roll?
Sure thing.
I would say this is considered with everybody here, so you won't get your relationship bonus with Lillian. Because you're
Just a
kind of
quick
all
question.
together here.
Just a quick question. I believe that I have a house benefit to succeed at convince rolls, so I would like to use my house benefit today.
Oh! Using those rules like a pro. There you go. Okay. Very strange turn of events. Someone like yourself taking blame for something, Miss Hemlock. Strange indeed. You will, in fact, suffer the penalty of detention for your
Yes.
friends here.
Yes, Professor. Yes, of course.
1 week of detention
Yes, Professor.
after class.
Yes, of course.
Please make your way back to the Great Hall and only move about with prefects as is required.
Yes,
Do
sir.
I make myself clear?
Abundantly clear, sir.
All of you may go.
I want to walk really slowly behind everybody else, just hang back.
Professor Snape, I actually had I was trying to get to
Mr.
your...
Pinescrew,
Yes, Professor.
you have recently been the recipient of detention yourself. Are you seeking more? Perhaps more lines.
No, Professor. I was just trying to get to your class early because I I need
shoot a
extra
look at him.
work.
I shoot a look at him because I feel I just took a week of detention for for him. And he's getting himself into more trouble right now.
You do not have a dark arts class until later. Actually, I'm sorry. No, you'd have it today. I would assume that you would actually have it in the morning. My fault. Yeah, because you would have it with Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, and Ravenclaw all together, probably. Slytherins have theirs on Wednesday.
Yeah, I need extra work. I've had a hard time with the spell.
Yes.
I thought I could get some practice early.
Believe you have. Very well. You may accompany me. I am on my way to the classroom now.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Snape.
What is it, Miss Skyler? Are you trying for detention?
No, sir. I just wondered if I could also come to the classroom with you.
I think try to convince him, Masie. Oof. I think not. I will have my fill with one more troublemaker. I do not need a second.
I understand, Professor. I think I should probably make my way to the hospital wing, actually.
You're not
feeling that
looking
great.
well.
I will take her. Is that all right, Professor?
No, I'm fine, thank you. I
You
can
look
get there on
very
my own.
peaky.
Miss
actually
Hemlock
look-
will accompany you, Miss Skyler.
But I can get there on my own.
It doesn't look like you can.
He raises an eyebrow.
Shoot the dirtiest look that I can possibly muster at Cornelia.
A note pops into your hand. Be quick about it. The note will disintegrate in 15 minutes.
Is a note in my hand or Cornelia's hand?
I would think yours, Masie.
Yeah.
Very well. Mr. Pinescrew, you will accompany me. And off they go.
I turn and walk, but I look at Alex over my shoulder as we go.
Yeah, I just glance back at you and give you a tiny little nod.
Yeah, same.
Lillian, I'll see you back at the room. I'll tell you everything.
Cornelia, if your parents hear about you being weak like this, think of the consequences.
Weak, Lillian?
I'm not saying you're weak, but they will say that you're weak, Cornelia.
I don't care. They weren't here.
Just be careful, that's all I'm saying.
I will.
Okay.
And I grab Masie tightly on the arm.
I don't want her
start to walk.
I don't want her to touch me. I do not want her to touch me. Nope.
Okay.
Should we struggle?
Whose role is it?
I would feel like this would probably be Cornelia because she's the one that's trying to, help you.
Okay.
Relationship with Masie. If you don't, I guess you
I
still,
don't
yeah,
have
you
one.
don't have one.
Well, let's see. It's gonna be bad. Oof.
Yeah. You don't even get close to Masie. You
Okay.
reach out to her and Masie shies away. Yeah.
I have my wand tightly gripped in my hand by my leg, by the way, under my robes.
Okay.
Are we away from Professor Snape now?
Oh yeah, he's walked across. Yeah.
Now you listen here.
No, now you listen here.
No, you listen here.
How dare you tell me to
How
listen
dare
here?
you? Yes, you hurt my friend. You nearly got us killed. I would have never done that to you. Yes, I can talk all that I want. I can say whatever
I'm sorry,
I want.
You would never
it's all in
have
good
got me
fun.
killed, except you cast Petrificus Totalis on me in a room.
Yes,
of
because you were going to jinx
Dementors.
us. You threw us into a room of Dementors. Take a look at yourself before you judge me, little one. If you ever come near my friend again, I will kill you.
Did you ever wonder why? Did you ever stop to think why?
Why what? It's called loyalty. It's called family. Learn it. And then I just charge ahead.
Lillian, I feel like Lillian's like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking walk because I'm trying to leave because I wasn't invited. I didn't have a pass, right? So I'm not with them. So I'm just like trying to walk away, but I'm walking backwards so I can be like, what's she saying? She said she'd kill for me.